there, brothers and sisters of the Leaf. Good morning, or good afternoon, rather. This is a late edition of the Coffee Smokes. I'm sitting here with a good friend of mine, Mark Blackwell. Welcome, Mark.
Thank you, Chris. Thanks for joining me on my veranda here in the east end of Charleston.
Well, I appreciate you having me.
I don't usually have coffee, so I made some French press Pete's coffee, decaffeinated for us older gentlemen, in my vintage Union Carbide mug.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope you enjoy that.
How's your day been going so far?
Well, it's been chaotic. As always, it's been chaotic. And
Right.
I think every time you come over to visit me, it's chaos. But this is why it's important to have a good friend over with a fantastic cigar by Perdomo. Hopefully you can get an underwriting from Perdomo cigars, because God knows you certainly give them enough.
Well, I try to promote Perdomo as much as possible. Lot 23 sun-grown robusto.
Which is my favorite. This is my favorite Perdomo right here. This gentleman's known me half my life.
No, it's actually been over half of our lives.
Oh really? Oh really? That long? Well, let's not tell the viewers.
Well, I was in junior high.
He's gonna tell the viewers anyway.
That was just a few years ago.
Yeah, a few years ago when I was in high school, about 10 years ago.
Back when we didn't have any salt and pepper in our beards or hair.
I know. Or salt and pepper.
Yeah.
Didn't have anything. We didn't have anything as kids. Growing up poor on the west side. But I like your new YouTube channel. You should have guests on as much as you can.
Well, I was going to have a guest yesterday, and she showed up late.
I'm sorry.
But that's okay. I got to enjoy a good Perdomo 10th anniversary champagne.
Which that's a beautiful cigar.
Yeah, it's nice and smooth. It was going to be her first cigar.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Did she ever have one?
No, she's never had a cigar.
That's what happens when you're late. You miss everything.
But, well, her and her boyfriend slept in. I understand.
You know, that's something I've never been able to do in my life.
Sleep in?
I've never been able to sleep in.
I
If someone says get up, we have to get up at 5 a.m., I'm up at 4 a.m. I'm
Yeah.
worrying about 5 a.m.
trying to make sure you're not late.
Yes. Yeah, I've never been able to sleep a day in my life.
That's a nice fish.
That
When did you catch that?
I caught that. That would have been, I think, 13 years ago. One of the first festivals we had, Festival of Charleston, and
It's definitely handmade.
that was for the Canal River, and they were trying to figure out an iconic icon for the festival at the time, which they have since continued to use, which is these fish. And I was one of the first artists they featured, so I knew a lot of people still do. And that fish was molded by Dale Morton. He's from St. Albans. Anyway, he does a lot of costume stuff.
Okay.
So I said, Dale, can you fashion up some blank fish for us? So he did, and a bunch of artists got together and started customizing them.
Cool.
So that's what that fish is. Mine's obviously bones.
Right.
Yeah, so that was, and then they wound up in somebody's garage somewhere, some of them, including that one. I'm like, well, if they're not going to treat me better than that, I'm just going to keep mine, so I have.
That's awesome. So what do you think of the sun-grown?
The sun-grown.
Yeah, it's a sun-grown Lot 23.
This thing right here is the smoothest, tastiest, light-wrapped robusto I've had.
Yep.
And this is something I don't understand about Perdomo. They never produce a bad cigar ever.
Right.
Because each one I've had, like the Comanche, same thing. But Perdomo is like consistent. And this Lot 23 is good for me because I don't really like it overpowering at all. I know you'll smoke just about anything. You like the really strong ones at night,
Yep.
and then you like the lighter ones during the morning, like this one. But
Oh,
this
with
one,
coffee? Oh my
Right.
God, it's awesome.
you know, better constitution I have. But this is what I enjoy. I enjoy like a nice Corona or Robusto with a
The-
Maduro wrapper.
The double Maduros.
The Maduro, yeah, tasty, very tasty. But that's more of a late in the day.
Right.
This is a perfect kind of morning, mid-afternoon where we are now kind of smoke. And the wrapper is always perfect. I mean, the burn, look at that. I don't think I've flicked ashes once.
No, they burn evenly, and where it's the what is it, longleaf filler?
Oh, really?
It's
That's intertwined inside the wrapper?
yeah, it takes them. It burns evenly, and the ash holds.
Yeah, you can see that right there. Yeah. Yeah, but you've been really good about supplying all kinds of weird cigars to me. I've never, like, some of the cigars you bring I've never even heard of before, or I've only heard of in catalogs,
Right.
and that's why I love, every time you bring over something nice.
But the ash I had yesterday on that 10th anniversary champagne was like that, and oh my God.
What's the size of that again?
The Perdomo
Yeah.
10th anniversary champagne was a robusto, but it was thicker.
Yeah, right. They're a little
was a
thicker.
little
Yeah,
thicker.
yeah. I don't know what ring sizes are, but there's like 16 ring or whatever. Yeah.
I normally go for the 50 ring gauge and above,
Exactly. Right.
and I think the biggest one I have is Asylum 13, 8 by 80,
No, Chris. No,
8 inches long
Yeah, no.
with the 80.
no. There's no way. No, that's a mule leg. There's
It
no
was
way.
it was a 2.5 hour smoke.
Oh, every bit. That'd be a 2.5 day smoke for me. I'll just stick with these. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Yeah, we. I actually had one of those while we were watching the Super Bowl commercials.
They didn't last for 2.5 hours, did they?
Well, the Super Bowl was going on.
Wow.
I was there watching the commercials.
I'm not a sports fan at all.
Well, I'm not anymore. They made it too political.
Oh my God, everything's political these days, except a good smoke on the back porch.
Yeah, yeah. This is awesome.
And I love the location of the other ones. That little park area that you go to.
I go
where you
down.
get the best sunrise pictures in the world.
I go down to the park because it's calming, it's relaxing,
Yes.
and
Near home.
it's a couple miles from home, but I mean I'll travel 25 miles to take and get a good cigar. So
Yeah, and you have. Yeah, you have. I've been there. I've seen it.
I went to Fat Ash cigars in Ashland, Kentucky.
Okay, so I've heard a lot about it. Is it as good as they say it is?
They have a good selection, and they have a good house blend cigar.
Oh, really?
And then, of course, you know, I visited Almost Savannah and Taste Valley.
I love that. Yep, almost Savannah.
Those guys up there are awesome.
They are.
And
Shout out to those guys in Taste Valley.
and then the Squire down on Patrick Street.
That's where I usually get mine.
Those young gentlemen down there are awesome as well.
Rick and Charlie are always there. Let's just say that they're always there, but they know their smokes.
Yes, they do. I actually got for my birthday this year, I got a $25 cigar.
I know. Yeah, it's beautiful. I hope you cherish that. I hope you didn't stovepipe that one.
Oh, it's still aging. I've got it wrapped up special in the humidor.
Ah, okay. What's your favorite new smokes these days?
The one I'm waiting to get my hands on is the Perdomo firecracker. It's a
Oh, it's that little guy.
It's 3 inch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Two Guys Smoke Shop or Two Guys Cigars.com or something like
Really?
that. They're out of stock. That's how fast they sell.
Yeah.
As soon as they get them in stock, they got like 120 boxes last time, and as soon as they got them, they were pretty much gone.
That's how it is down at the Squire. When they get the ones smaller than the robustos, they're gone.
It's a quick lunchtime break.
Right. Yeah.
Lunchtime cigar.
Great
awesome.
for ladies too.
Yes.
Ladies want to get their smoke on. It's great for ladies. But yeah, they're always snapped up.
Anytime you can get your hand on a smaller cigar for if you're working and you only got a 30-minute lunch and you want to enjoy a nice cigar while you're eating.
Where do you so you get these from cigardeals.com? Or where is it?
These ones I got from cigarpage.com.
Yeah, Cigar Page, that's it.
And it was a 20 pack for like $60.
Oh my God, it's great.
And you can't pass up that
No.
kind of deal.
No. Your wife was good enough to send me a couple of deals I snapped up too. That was really
Okay.
nice of her. She sent me those deals.
The Camacho.
Yeah, that was unbelievable. I don't know how to make any money with those people, but the deals are great.
Well, sometimes they take and get a lot of one specific item, and they'll break it down to where it's easier to purchase for the individuals. It's like they might get the 20 count boxes in, but they'll break it down to 10 or
Yeah,
so pack
yeah,
to where you can afford to buy.
that's interesting.
But they don't charge you shipping.
Yeah, shipping's always free.
I mean, it's the price of the cigars and tax, and that depends on the state that you're in.
And they get it to you really fast too, by the way. I just want to say that. Feels like one long commercial, but it's not.
Normally, if you get your order in on like a Monday, you'll be smoking on Saturday.
Yes, every time. Or Friday. Yeah, every time. Yeah, they're really